Hello guys and welcome back to TechnTechie. Today we will learn Amazon EFS, that is Elastic File System. It is a managed NFS, that is Network File System, as it is NFS and can be mounted on many EC2 instances, and this can be added in different availability zones. As an example, if you have your EFS file system with a security group and have EC2 instances in different availability zone, like in the AP Southeast 1A availability zone, in the AP Southeast 1B availability zone, and the AP Southeast 1C availability zone, and they can all connect to the same network file system through EFS at the same time. So it is highly available, scalable, and expensive. So you pay per use. It is generally used in cases like content management, web serving, data sharing, Wordpress, and also uses the NFS protocol. You need to set up a security group to control the access to your EFS. It is only compatible with Linux, not Windows. You can also enable encryption in your EFS drive by using KMS. As you know, it is a standard file system on Linux. The file system will scale automatically and its pay per use for each GB of data in EFS. It is also having performance and storage classes. The performance based on EFS scale, performance mode, and throughput mode. The storage class is based on storage tiers, that is, lifecycle management feature, more file after n days, also based on availability and durability, and over 90% in cost saving. Let's see how we can create a file system. Okay, let's start to create a file system. Name the file system. Here I will name it EFS test and will select the default VPC. For storage class, here you can see two classes. One is a standard which can be used for multiple availability zones. Here the data will store redundantly across multiple availability zones. And the second one is one zone. Here the data will be stored within a single availability zone. If the availability zone gets down, then your EFS will also get down here. So better to go with standard storage class. On bottom, you can see the customize and the create options. But we have to click on customize to get more options. On first options, you will get the automatic backup. It is enabled by default, which can automatically backup your file system data with AWS backup by using recommended settings. So we'll go with these options which is enabled by default, which is good. Second option is lifecycle management. Here is the best things which can be achieved automatically to save the cost and to get the best performance. It moves the file automatically between the standard and standard infrequent access storage classes when not in access for days. Like you can see here, the file is not being accessed for 30 days since last access, then it will move the file from standard to standard infrequent access in transition into IA option. And on first access or never, as you want the file move from standard infrequent access to standard in transition out of IA. Encryption of data is enabled here by default, which is good, so we'll leave as it is. Here you can customize the encryption settings by creating a new AWS KMS keys. I will go with default options. Next, for throughput mode, we have two options. The bustings. With these options, we get a throughput that scales with the file system size. Bigger the file system, the more scale we are going to have. It provides throughput that scales with the amount of storage or workload with basic performance requirements. In enhanced, it provides more flexibility and higher throughput levels for workloads with a range of performance requirements. Under enhanced, the elastic, which is new and recommended for workload with unpredictable throughput. With elastic mode, your throughput scales automatically and you pay only for what you use. The second one is provisioned. It is used if you can estimate your workload throughput requirement, then you can configure these and only pay for throughput provision. And right now we will go with bursting options. In additional settings, you can see there are two modes for performance. which are based on IOPS requirements. That is general purpose, which is recommended and very helpful when you have latency sensitive use cases. When you use web serving environments and content management system, or if you have WordPress and you need some more storage, then general purpose will be great for you. But if you would like to choose the maximum input output option, then it will give the highest amount of throughputs and operations per second, which is really great when you have a big data. But here you will get a higher latency. To keep it simple, we will go with the general purpose. In my case, I will choose general purpose. Go to click on next now. Here we will get to see the network access to choose a VPC. I will select here the default VPC, and to mount the EFS file system, we need to mount target per availability zone. As you can see here, the three different availability zones and the subnet IDs for each availability zone, and the IP address will get automatically. We have to choose here the security groups. Here is the default security group which we don't require, so we need to create a separate security group for this. Let's do it right now. Open it on new tab, search the security group under EC2. We will create here a new security group, name this EFS demo. On description, the EFS security group. All other settings will remain as it is. No need to change this now. Yes, we'll add here the tag. Click on create security group, and there we are now. Now we'll go back to the EFS tab to remove the default security group, and we'll add the latest created one. So guys, reload this to refresh the page and just cross check all the entries are correct. On next page, now we can remove this security group and add the latest one, that is EFS demo for all three availability zones. We are in right way. Now click on next to get the file system policy. It is optional, so we will not do anything over here. Just click on next. You can see the summary page here to confirm that all entries are okay to go on for the step. Now click on create a file systems. There we are now, which can show the status of file system state which is available right now, and see the status above. It is successfully created and available to use. We have to create a new instance now, so we'll create it on EC2 Management Console. Launch a new instance, name it as instance 1. We will select the Amazon Linux AMI here on a free tier eligible with 64-bit architecture. Select the instance type on a free tier eligible only. Then we'll select the key pair which we already have it. Now select the subnet under network settings for VPC. I have selected here AP Southeast 1B availability zones. Then we'll select the existing security group which we have already created last time, and the storage will remain as it is. Here you can see the 0 file systems, right? We need to add here the created EFS. Let's see how we can add it. Click on edit here, and there you can get the EFS file system. Now we click on add shared file system, then select the created EFS. It will automatically create and attach the security groups and mount a shared file system by attaching required user data script. Just scroll down. You can add here the number of instances, but I will go with only one right now, and we'll click now on launch instance. The instance has been created successfully. It is showing the status with pending. Just reload it to get the refresh page. Till this page gets refreshed, we'll add the new instance again. We need to repeat the same steps to add another Linux instances with different subnet. Let's see now the status of previously created instance. Yes, it is running now. We can see here the two instances, that is instance 1 and instance 2. We will remove the old instance as we don't need it now. Both the instances are running now, but these are initializing and both are in different availability zone, as you can see here. Now let's create a third instance with the same procedure. We just need to add the subnet of different availability zones. Now I will try to connect the first Linux instance by EC2 Instance Connect. Here we will type ls space /mnt /EFS /fs1 command, as there is an EFS file system and we need to create the files in it now. Okay, we will type sudo su. I can do echo hello world into the /mnt /EFS /fs1 as a hello.txt. Oh, I think I did something wrong. Got it. Here is the problem. Let's do it again. Echo hello world into the /mnt /EFS /fs1 as a hello.txt. So we have created that file and then the hello.txt. And if I do cat and then this entire file name right here, as you can see, it says hello world. Okay, so this file has been created into my EFS file system from this EC2 instance, which is in AP Southeast 1B. But now if I go into my second EC2 instance and do ls, then the same file systems, as you can see here, we also see the same hello.txt file in it. If I do cat and then cat the file hello.txt, it says hello world as well. That's great. Okay. As we have created the hello world text file in AP Southeast 1B availability zone, the same file can be seen to the AP Southeast 1A availability zone. Hope it would be the same for AP Southeast 1C availability zone. Let's see to confirm it. Connect to EC2 instance 3 by the same method and type same command as we did for two instances before. Yes, here also we get the same file. Perfect, that's awesome. So guys, as you can see, the EFS file system is indeed mounted as a network drive onto all my three EC2 instances, and also they are in different availability zones. They share the same EFS. Now it's time to clean all the added instances and EFS. So guys, here we have done with the Amazon EFS. How to create the EFS, how we can add it to the instances, and what is the purpose of it. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get the latest video notification. See you guys on my next video. Till then, have a great day and bye bye.